What's up, guys? I'm Isaac here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and today I have the 2024 Harley-Davidson Softail Standard to show you. Now, the motorcycle I've got here for you is basically a stripped-down, basic motorcycle that you need. If you're looking for just a nice Harley-Davidson cruiser that's plenty enough to get around down the road, lots of great power to really run up down the highway, cruise out around on the weekends, and still even be a good commuter bike or just a bike that's fun to go whip around. The Softail Standard really shines in all of those categories. It's a nice, small, lighter bike. It's sitting right at about 655 pounds in running order, and nothing too fancy on it. You've got a 3.5 gallon tank feeding that 107 Milwaukee 8, going to a 2-to-2 shotgun exhaust, a solo seat, mid controls, mini 8 bars, so it puts you in a very good standard riding position. You're rocking an LED headlight on the front, halogen bulbs all the way around for both the turn signals and the turn signal brake light combo here in the rear. Single rotor up front, helping show off that cast wheel a little bit better. And pretty much the only major change we're seeing from 2023 to the 2024 models, Vivid Black will be optional, but now we're seeing this Billiard Gray as that base color that most motorcycles, it looks like, are going to be coming in now. With this being a Softail Standard, they've really only been offered in one color. If you're looking for other colorways but still like the look of this bike, then that's where you get up into the Street Bob. Now, the Street Bob is sort of the 114 version of this motorcycle. So same size tank, same basic profile. Just on that bike, you're going to get the blacked out trim. You're going to get some dust covers on the forks, give it that kind of bobber look a little bit better. And you're going to get a lot of really cool colorways. Another feature we're seeing on this bike that we haven't always seen is the addition of ABS. So this is our 2024 we've got right now, and it's already got ABS on it. So that's pretty exciting to see, making it that much more of a better bike for beginners and experienced folks alike. Now, it is still a standard, so it's pretty stripped down. You don't have cruise control. That's an additional option for later on if that's something you want. It is still giving you that sort of wide open look, so no big gauge anywhere on the bars or the tank. What you're rocking is that top clamp that we're seeing on the Street Bob and the Lowrider STs now. So it's just that, and the breakouts. And so we're seeing that on the top clamp here. So nice little display. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, so this is your 2024 Harley-Davidson Softail Standard. Awesome motorcycle, great to see in this color. Really changing things up a little bit, especially with a nice little red paint up there for the badging. That looks pretty cool. Now, to let you guys know how this bike handles out on the road, we're actually going to take this 2022 pre-owned one that's right behind me. It's got a couple upgrades we'll talk about here in a second, but we're going to go rip that one around and let you know just how great of a bike this is for experienced riders and beginners alike. So we just talked about the 2024. Let's show you what a 2022 will do. So basically, you're looking at the same thing, 3.5 gallon tank, basically the same weight. And then, of course, this one does not have ABS, but this one is pre-owned, so it's had a couple upgrades on it. So let's talk about those right quick. First thing you're going to notice is this nice windshield, so that's going to be very nice, particularly in this little bit colder day. It does have PSR adjustable levers for both the clutch and the brake, a little bit easier to reach, especially with smaller hands. We have a nice Linby Customs engine guard up on the front. We do have the stock pegs. We have a Mustang solo seat with the, looks like the Harley-Davidson pillion on the back. This one's gonna be super nice, has the backrest with a little bit of adjustment there, so we can really fine-tune that in for us, get it nice and cozy for sure. I've heard that Mustang seats are some of the best in the game, so that's gonna be really fun to go ride. Now the Harley-Davidson bags, these are pretty cool. They're not locking, but it's just you press in and then I didn't press in enough. It goes up, and you got all the nice room there. Now these are magnetic, so it'll hold on there pretty well, and then they just kind of go and snap right in there. So a nice little bit of luggage there, and room to attach stuff to the backrest. We have the halogen brake light turn signal combos. We have the stock 2-to-2 exhaust still. There's the other bag. Yeah, other than that, this one's pretty sweet, pretty easy. Let's go rip around a little bit. Now I will show you one of the easier ways to kind of get your leg up on this is actually to fold that down. And look at that, Road Glide 3 2024, looking sharp. And then bring your leg over, then fold it up. Makes it a little bit easier for folks. So, cool, bring that kickstand up, bring that visor on down. And yeah, so this is it, 3.5 gallon tank. There's our nice display. Let's go see what this thing will do. Take a nice short little ride here. Look at that nice little reflection. Don't we look cool on this thing today? It is quick detach on that windshield, so that's pretty nice. Oh yeah. It is a 107. My bike's a 107. I found that's a really good, that's been a great power level to really learn on here lately. I came from a 88 twin cam over to that. The 107 was enough. I mean, at the time, especially. Now, of course, been riding it with a relatively stock configuration for the past couple years. So, looking to make it a little bit quicker, especially with the 117s coming around and being very prominent. But this 107, lots of good power. This one's actually pretty responsive too, especially rolling off. Lots of good engine braking ability here for sure. So we'll sit here in the sun a little bit. Let this car come on by. Yeah, nice and smooth. This thing's fun. Yeah, good braking for sure. It's just such a fun little nimble bike. I can only imagine what the street bobs are like. But this one, it's nice and light, fun to go whip around. I mean, it's like I said, you know, it's really in that, really it's such a fantastic category where it would be a great bike for a beginner, but also someone who's got a lot of experience would be able to really go tear it up on this thing. I might not be able to get around. So now that we know it's nice spirited, good little rip around on some back roads if you wanted to. We've seen it rip through the city. Now if you're trying to make it your commuter bike, what'll it do? So let's ease it up a little bit. You know, we're a student here at NC State. We just got our first Harley-Davidson, this Softail Standard. We love it. We're whipping it around. We've got a class at 5 o'clock, whatever time it is now, we're about to get to, so now we're just cruising on through campus, taking it nice and easy, on our way to class, waving at the gentleman here. Oh yeah. So cool, some things I can show you here. On that top clamp, you'll see that with my right thumb, left thumb, I can switch between what that display is showing me. So I can, right now it's one of my more favorite displays, the digital RPMs, but I can switch it between the miles on the bike, where you'll see this one has just over 13,000 miles. And then you've got a trip A, trip B. We have a fuel range, that's nice. Got a fuel gauge on the left, and then you have your fuel range, 121 miles. Got our clock, it is 5:09. Looks like we're gonna be late for class. And we have our RPMs that we're back on. So, but if you're ripping it around, late for class, you gotta pick it up a little bit. You can hit this bump and then tip it in, and bring it on around. Yeah. This thing's fun. This is a really fun little tire setup too. I mean, nice and light, easy to just bring it on around. Nice little swerve around there. Nice little swerve. That's not really a swerve back. Let's see. Is that a Rivian we're about to haul up behind? Looks like it. Tip it on in. Yeah, let's take it to the outside. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're having a blast. There's a Rivian. Fancy. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky and get behind somewhere where the light will change for us. You like the 107, you want to grow with it a little bit, you know, kind of get things figured out, and then you want more, you feel like you're ready for more power, throw a cam in. Easy as that. Whereas on the newer ones, you got all the nice fancy ride modes, so you can tap a button and then you can have things pop up like your rain mode, road mode, sport mode, that kind of stuff. So let's see, look at that. This might be one of the shortest wait times I've had at this light. Oh, just barely made it. Let's see, counter lean for our potential hazards. Yeah. Sun on our back. This bike looks good. Make sure they can see us here. We'll go straight for you this time. We won't cut back through the neighborhood. We'll show you what else is going on with Raleigh here lately. So, I heard someone make the joke once. I probably already said the joke here about the North Carolina State Tree being the orange traffic cone, but I think Raleigh State Tree might be the crane, as we have two very close here to the dealership. Now, so there's another one straight ahead. Those are just the ones we can see from here. So, talk about a city that's growing. It is popping out here. So, Dorothea Dix, lots of fun stuff out there. Hey, look at this. Look at this place. So, don't mind me. Counter lean for our sand. Yeah, and here we are coming up the back way at the dealership. So, been a lot of road hazards right here lately, so we'll take it easy, coming on through. Make sure no one's about to pop out right here. Oh yeah, all good. Cool. And here we are back at the dealership. So, welcome back to Tobacco Road. So if you're interested in a 2024 Softail Standard, really if you're interested in anything, but particularly for this video, a Softail Standard, a new one, pre-owned one, give us a quick holler and let you know what's going on. So in the meantime, take care and we'll see you soon.